Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do our annual recap video. Now this is something I've done for the last few years, and a link down below is going to be a playlist of all of the recap videos I've did previously. I've done one last year, I've done the year before that, and I think the year before that. So this is probably like what, the fourth one I did? So if you guys don't know what these videos are, is basically look back on the videos I've made throughout the year and then what to expect the following year. So that is basically what this recap video is about. So there's not a lot of crazy shit. So without wasting time, so let's begin. This year alone has two phases. The first phase from January to I believe May was just making which is making content, just making normal content. The second half, which is June to basically December, which is the second half of the year, is basically streaming. Streaming was the name of the game throughout that time period. So I made some couple of videos like here and there, make some video essays. I got 2 video essays I made this year. One was talking about if the devil is a Resident Evil 9, it should be a prequel game, which of course that video was kind of an idea for me, and I was thinking about MGS5 at that time, and I was like, why not having MGS5 like being a prequel? I was thinking, why not Resident Evil doing the same route, like takes place in the 80s, see like when Spencer was younger, being like the villain and all, something different, something interesting. I'm just saying at that time. The second video was, is the Silent Hill revival be a success or a fail? I talked about very openly about this whole revival, but I was skeptical at the time, and this is prior to Silent Hill 2 remake being released, was about to be released later that year. So these 2 videos were pretty good videos. I do enjoy making them. They're pretty easy, pretty good, and it's just basically having thoughts and opinions and all that kind of stuff. And then as well, the first half of the year I made was considered to be the biggest project and the biggest video I made for my channel, which is the Resident Evil 1 year later, or the Resident Evil extended review. I'll save talking about that a bit later on in the video, because I need to put that in there's a certain section I'll talk about, which is basically the highlights, I'll call it. So as the years going by, and about May, I got my hands on a gaming PC around that time. Throughout that time, I made the other video, which is a summer update, which me talking about, hey, I have this gaming PC, I can finally doing something that I want to do for so long for this channel, is making streams of old games, and meaning that I could stream a lot more often. Streams becoming a lot more often on my channel, and it did. Basically throughout the summer, I've been doing nothing but streaming. If you look at my streaming schedules, I did a lot of them. And speaking of streaming, I've been streaming 2 game franchises. I streamed the Metal Gear Solid trilogy at the very beginning of the year, start of this year, and then I made the the Silent Hill streams that I made. Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4, in preparation for Silent Hill 2 remake, which comes out pretty soon. And it's funny that we can segue to the next video. The next thing I did was getting my hands on a PS5 Slim. I bought it basically a few weeks prior, 2 weeks prior to get my hands on Silent Hill 2 remake, and I played it basically 3 days early because of early access, and played it. I'm still playing it to this day, and still I'll start making content for it in a bit, a bit later. Of course, I'll definitely do that. And I did 2 videos on this time. The first video I made was, is Devil May Cry officially dead? and the next video is talk about my thoughts on Silent Hill 2 remake. These are 2 videos I made, which is basically pretty brunk. So yeah, which is pretty cool. These pretty cool videos in my opinion. I want to talk about the highlights of this year's like content for me. The best videos I made this year was 1, the Resident Evil extended video, obviously. That took me a lot of time and effort to do it. It took me about 2.5 months on and off. And here's the problem, the reason it took this long is because of either I was very busy with work, B, I feel unmotivated, or I just like feel like I don't want to make no content for some time because of work. Maybe being a bit lazy when it comes to content, and I decided instead of like making content, I decided to say, hey, let me just make some slow and inverted music. Like slow and inverted music, think of it as like a filler to the bigger videos. I always do that, and there's sometimes I do it if I don't do content for so long. That's what happens. So think of these like slow and inverted. I do like those because they're always good, and of course they don't take any effort. It's literally would take me about a few minutes to set up and everything will be fine. It'll be uploaded easily. It's easy to upload, it's not that hard. Then the next video had to be is the summer update that I did around June. That video, which again, as I said, talking about, hey, start streaming old games, and I will be streaming old games hopefully by next year. A third video, which at the time of recording this has been growing lately, is the Devil May Cry series officially dead. That video got some recognition, like a little bit of recognition. It got a little bit more views and a bit more likes. I think the YouTube algorithm seen my video say, oh, this video's good, so it's good the algorithm. And I didn't expect the video to pop a little bit. It popped a little bit, not too much. It didn't go to like 1,000 or like a few. It was basically almost 200 views. It's really crazy that video right there popped. Where at the time we are dealing with the basically Hideki no leaving the company, and as like an update right now, Rural Lightning, the Dante's voice actor is right now retired and completely quit acting, and then Hideki Tsuno is basically, right now is owning a game company, so that's definitely like a little bit of update. So those videos are really, really great. And my best streams I had, of course, is the Silent Hill games. Like every Silent Hill game stream was amazing and awesome as fuck. So what do you expect for next year? More of the same thing, probably. Most likely more of the same thing. New form of content, maybe. And here's the thing, expect some Silent Hill content coming your way by next year. Start making Silent Hill content because I've been kind of like putting it off. I've been putting off a lot of shit because of like work. Sometimes not feeling want to make content or have no ideas for anything because again, work sometimes takes priority. And I've said this many times before that as the years go by, I'll make less and less content as years go by, and literally it shows if you look at it. Another thing I've mentioned before, and I'm hopefully starting to do, is like, redoing some of my older videos. And I'm thinking as well, another video I might actually do that's still kind of a toss-up is making kind of like a mega compilation of all the videos me and Tiger did. Like, if you look at my channel, there are some certain videos of Tiger just basically either I lose my shit, Tiger's losing his shit, or just me and the boys doing some crazy shit. And I want to do that into like one big, I want to do it to make it a one big video of all of those kind of like weird and just odd shit that happened. There are certain ones I'll keep because I think some of those are better than others. Some I need to make them as a montage because I think there's like too much video is cramped. Because if you guys do not know, I'm gonna start privating a lot of videos, a lot of streams. I've been privating them basically the start of this year because there's good reasons why I do this, because those videos are either not doing anything or B, felt it's outdated, which most likely is be outdated, very like mediocre, not a lot of like, there's no a lot of pizzazz or a lot of like it doesn't feel good. And at the time I was a beginner when it comes to editing. I was a beginner and I was small, so I wanted to like update things to keep it to keep it nicer, look nice, better quality, better editing, better stuff, better jokes. So hopefully I'll do those in the future. And look out for a big video. And I've said this before, and I'll say this again. This year, I made the Resident Evil extended review. Expect that happening next year with Silent Hill 2 Remake, because I'm going to be doing the same exact style of that review, hopefully this year. So, hopefully this year, I'm definitely going to do those kind of videos. Maybe some quirky videos here and there. If there's some funny stuff happen, I'll definitely do that, of course. So, yeah, that's basically that. This year alone has been a very monumental year for my channel. Not only have something I've wanted is a gaming PC and streaming old games, but also having a PS5, having consoles that could make me do shit. It's really good. There are certain videos as well I kind of kept in the back burner, and I'll start editing them hopefully soon enough by next year. Hopefully it gives me a new motivation to actually make videos. So I think that's pretty much it. There's not a lot of shit to do, honestly, in terms of this year, and hopefully next year I'll try to be consistent. If I can't be consistent, then oh well, I guess. You have to be patient with my content. And by the way, if you want to see me stream outside of YouTube, I do have a Twitch. I'll link all my social medias down below, by the way, if you're interested in following them, I update and all. Check my community post. I do use the community post sometimes, use the community tab and just type shit, whether small updates, different stuff, which this mostly the community posts is basically are either updates to a video I want to make, or something, or along the lines of, hey, there's an upcoming video coming out. So that's what I do, is updating the channel. Like small tiny updates, it won't take long if it's needed. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for this year. It has been a monumental year, and I hope 2025 will be a better year for my content. And again, my goal for this year is to hit 500 subscribers. We are getting there. We are sitting at 437 as I'm talking right now. It could be more. Hopefully we hit 500 subscribers by hopefully next year. I thought I was gonna hit it this year, but I was kind of a bit lazy with my content. So yeah, hopefully gonna hit 500 subscribers and be another milestone next year. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in 2025. Take care.